Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So I'm on the test server right now because there's a 2x 10x event for Georgid. Here we go. This is an attack-based champion which I didn't cover once he was available to us to test on the test server, but I thought today is a good day to test him out and show you guys on his true potential. So starting out, why is this champion so good? Void champions have the extra benefit of being better than the affinity champions because they have no weak affinity against them, and also they're not strong against any of the affinities. That makes them very special in terms of attacking any kind of defense. And then on top of that, depending on their kits, it's what makes an attack-based champion so special. So he's got a 1600 attack as a base on a 6-star ascension, not talking about any awakenings or empowerments or anything like that. Just on those stats, he gets 1600. He's got a good speed of 103. And of course, his skills is what makes him so unique. He's very, very good because of this skill right here. But honestly, every single thing that he has is very special. So Deadly Ballet attacks one enemy, which also grants an extra 10 if this attack kills an enemy. So this is even special because of that, which also ignores every single one of the defensive buffs that are possible on an enemy champion. So strengthen, stone skin, unkillable, block damage, increased defense, ally protection, shield buffs, all of that he ignores and just straight up kills the enemy. Okay, so this is where on the other side you would need your reaction accessories, because no longer stone skin can protect you or even ally protect. Okay, nothing can protect you. The Necret will no longer be able to protect your attacker. So those, Cupidus defenses will no longer be able to do anything. If though they have equipped the reaction accessories, then this will be a non-crit attack and basically not kill the enemy. So even so, there's a way around this guy. So he's not ultimately the best at that. There's that kind of protection available still, and also any kind of passives are also going to be into play. Okay, he also has an extra way of getting more damage because of his passive. So 50% chance for this champion to ignore 50% of the target's defense from each hit placed by this champion skill. So you'll attack, there's a 50% chance to get a Helm Smasher. So double Helm Smasher almost at a 50% chance. It's insane. It's insane on how this is an actual passive that he has. So you get the Helm Smasher mastery as well. You get this, you get your savage gear, you get your cruel gear, and he'll go through any kind of champion you wish to try and kill. All right, it's just a coin toss really. And then he's got this A2, which attacks all enemies. This has a 4 multiplier. The A3 has a 5.7 multiplier, which are quite high. And this not only does an AoE attack, but also decreases turn meters by 30%. This effect cannot be resisted, so that's amazing. We don't care about the resistances or giving this guy accuracy. And he also plays an unkillable buff if he manages to get a kill. Very strong. And then the A1 attacks one enemy 2 times. 30% chance to repeat the attack, which is very high, even higher than the Relentless set. Okay, even higher, I believe, than Retaliation. Although Retaliation, you've got to get hit, so this is even better because you attack. Might not be higher than Retaliation, but this one you have to attack to actually get that chance. That 30% chance is quite big, to be honest, for what this does. It will be a 4 hitting attack. So and then I'm guessing this can also proc multiple times, and we'll even see in the future videos of him attacking over and over and over again. So if I have a look at Georgid and the way that I've built him, of course I give him the sets that I've mentioned, and of course went for as much attack percent as possible through any of my pieces. Okay, and of course attack on the banner and attack on the substats. This is not even the best ones I have, but he's running a very low speed, to be honest, with the 7000 attack and 100% crit, 268 crit damage. This is not even the highest I've ever seen of anybody building a champion nowadays, but this guy will be, very, very crucial in getting through those stone skin defenses. Much better than a Lil, all right? And masteries, this is the basic mastery page that you're gonna run on him. I highly recommend Ruthless Ambush because of that 8% on that first hit. Even though with reaction accessories and all that, it can become like a useless attack. You're still, it's a coin toss whether the enemy will have it. There's no way for us to know before we attack if they have reaction accessories equipped. But most people on the platinum side will have them, okay? So let me show you, of course, this guy in the arena. That's where he's, you know, bound to be amazing. Of course, with a 4 multiplier, I can just, you know, throw him in the dungeons very quickly just to show you the kind of big numbers you would be expecting. Let's go on 25, actually. I'll just do a defense down, all right? Defense down and an attack up. And we'll run him just with that, okay? And see what kind of damage we're looking at with the AoE attack. Oh, of course, he's not going to be one to be better than Seer. But yeah, we didn't even land defense down there, so that's probably not going to die. But let's see the AoE attack. What kind of numbers are we looking at on stage 25, by the way? On stage 25, with no awakenings, which those can be huge at the, you know, in the future if you eventually get them. Let's see. Very, very solid damage, just taking out one of the enemies. Here, probably the passive proc as well, where we did manage to get a kill. Here, we almost killed this guy. And then the other two, this guy had no weaken. This guy had no defense down, but still we did more damage. It's all right. I mean, it would have been amazing if you got an extra turn with the kill, but that would have made it, I think, a little bit too strong of a champion, okay? Because we still get another turn here. I'll do the A3 here, which should completely take out the enemy with 330,000. And then let's do the A2 again, taking them out 100,000, 123,000. Very, very solid attacks. Remember, this is stage 25, so you should be expecting, you know, lower damage because of the very, very high defensive values, right? His true value, though, is in arena, honestly. That's why people will be going after this guy. And one more thing, by the way, I think Ultimate Death Knight will have a rise in use now because of this guy, since his A3 is a single target attack. Ultimate Death Knight, you'll see that will be redirecting that hit onto him. So this defense is a very good example. I tried it before and I saw that interaction, so I wanted to mention it before we go on into and why this is going to work. So the idea is, if you see the Ultimate Death Knight, you want to try and avoid doing the single target. Maybe go for the AoE attack first and then see on how you'll proceed. So here, I have this scene where I wanted the attack up buff. I wanted also the protection for the block debuffs buff. That is very crucial, and because CV is my fastest one, I had to have this couple right there. My I think, I don't even know what kind of gear my Romantu has, because he didn't land anything. Maybe the resistances are insanely high. So here with Sifi, you have the good option here to sleep. But remember, Ultimate Death Knight here will show his real value, okay? Because he'll redirect the Sifi, and this is like a troubling you know, team to fight against. So what I will try here is maybe try and do the A2 or try get the kill, so I get an extra turn, and then try to see where we're gonna go. We'll try to do the A2. If there's reaction, we won't get the unkillable buff, and then maybe Baron can do some funny stuff. But like, you'll see now that he'll redirect the attack and boom, kill the Ultimate Death Knight. I get that extra turn now. I still have the attack up buff. That was insane, by the way. Just one-shotted, of course, that enemy. And here, actually managed to get a kill, but then Duchess will revive. Like, if I had a Warlord, this would have been... well, I do have a Warlord, but if I had a Warlord in this team, this would have been crazy. Ooh, okay. What happened here? So what happened here was Baron did his attack, completely killed my team, but the unkillable buff protected me. And now what I will do is I'll actually... I think I'll take out Duchess just to be safe, because now I will be ignoring all the defensive things with a single target attack, and then I'll get an extra turn. So boom, taking out the Duchess with a 200,000 attack. And then I'll do the A1, which should be a double hitting attack. It has a 1.7 multiplier per attack, so that's pretty solid on its own. And that was enough to take out Baron. All right, this was a troubling defense, but I wanted to show what kind of things you should be expecting. HH here has the team that is very, very strong, has two very strong champions, Mortu and Cupidus with the Venus in there. Necred is just amazing. So here you want to do your boosting, of course, and then I'll try here to maybe I don't want to attack Cupidus, that's the thing. So I'll just do probably the A2 there on Venus and see how we go. We managed to land a Fear. I can do a sleep there on Necrit, or I can do another boost because I had a lucky refresh. Let's say I didn't get the refresh, and we'll do a sleep there. And then I want to get a kill. I think the most dangerous one is Cupidus because it doesn't allow me to do any attacks. Look at that, 310,000. And then we go in with the A2. Boom. And totally delete the enemies. And even if we didn't, we would have removed their turn meter. That is amazing. That is amazing in terms of potential. Here we have Djadja, and let's see on what we're gonna do. Okay, we boost here. We protect ourselves from Torment because of the block debuffs. That is why I wanted the CF there. Here, I don't mind trying to apply the block passive. So this one blocks the passive from Torment. This one blocks the passive from Cadraphone. That boosts his damage and hints and his survivability. What I want to do here is probably block Mithrala. So that CF comes in clutch. Amazing. Of course. There's a ton of buffs there. I'll have to attack the Duchess there, get an extra turn. 80,000, quite low. But remember, I don't even have a defense down buff. I don't need it, honestly, with Georgid because of everything that he does. And here, I'll try to get a kill, hopefully on Cadraphone or maybe somebody, so I'll get the unkillable buff. Do manage to get one kill, the reaction proc there. On Torment, okay, what can we do after this? After this, I'll probably get an attack in. Can't do much really because of all those buffs there. Torment is actually quite strong with his attacks. He froze my CF as well. Let's see if I can kill him. He'll revive. All right, that's okay. They can't really do much here. They'll just wait on their time to die. I'm not gonna do a buff because that could potentially freeze me until I kill Torment. Once I kill Torment, I'm okay. But now I have the block debuffs. I can actually go for him. Boom. Look at that. And then we go the A2. There it is. 112,000. I think the passive procs, but there's no easy way for us to understand when it procs because of Savage and Helm Smasher. They don't show a different animation or anything like that. So it kind of makes it tricky, but I'm just loving the burst that this champion has. It's truly unique. Like we had, of course, you know, a lot of champions coming into play, and we even had Leorius here become like a very strong nuker. But Leorius has been, I think, in the game for like a year now, at least. So it's not like it's bad that they introduced these options, but I would have wanted to have a Lille also be a champion like so. But instead of that, they introduced Georgid, because they gave out Aliel for 110 voids. That's the way the Plarium does, right? So I'll do the A3 here to take out. I wonder if this is going to take out Leorius. It will be because of the block passive here, right? It should take him out. Yeah, 295,000. Like an overkill with all of these stats. But honestly, you need the Savage Sit, I would think. I wouldn't really run immunity gear on Georgid. Maybe Stone Skin to protect himself in case the enemy team is faster. If you're not going with the fast team, it really depends on what champion you have, what gear you have when you're building him out. But he should be able to work even if you don't have Savage, and he should be giving out those big numbers even if you don't have Savage. So working very well so far. And when we block passive on Ursuga as well, that also helps, just doing a lot of damage. But you see here, I'm doing an insane amount of damage on them. So even Rats here's defense, we can test it out and see what we can do. These go second teams really have no chance, honestly, unless I mess up my own attack. So it will be my fault, honestly. If I have Georgid, I know what I'm fighting against. It will be all up to me to mess things up. So here I'm gonna try and remove the Stone Skins if I can. I removed one of them. That's okay. Mithrala's gonna cleanse here. That's gonna be annoying. So there's really nothing I can do here. Try and sleep her, but she's gonna cleanse. If she did take a turn, she would have cleansed. But here I think I'm gonna go for Duchess. If I take out Duchess, I think I'm fine to do an A2 after. Ooh, the reaction here. Yeah, see? That was bad. So she's gonna go now. Unless I sleep. So that's gonna stop her from getting an attack in. Maybe I can land some debuffs there. Yeah, that was close. That was close. The reaction there was that was clutch. That's gonna make CVC more interesting, maybe. So let's see with the A2. Do we manage to get a kill? No, because of all the shields and all that. Ooh, yeah, this is being a tricky attack. Obviously, a minute 20, you don't want to have these long fights. We'll see. We'll see where we can go with this. Yeah, we'll do the A1 there. 30,000, 25,000. Really heavy on defense. And if she goes, she'll probably take out my whole team. But I have no way against that. Okay, can we remove some buffs? Okay, we did. There's a sleep there. Maybe if I can couldn't reduce the terminator there. I can probably sleep. Yes. Okay, that's good. That saved me with that one. So now I want to kill the Duchess. And I still didn't manage to get... Wow, what is this? What is this Duchess that Rat has? That must be an insane Duchess. Wow, really not having a good day with this team. Let's attack with the sheep. Really not having a day here. Yeah, let's boost. We'll sleep the attacker, of course. Will the A2 really kill them now? Got the increased attack. Let's see. Okay, we managed to get a kill, but that didn't give me the unkillable. It should have given me the unkillable, right? Because it did manage to land a kill. I'm not sure how that works. Not sure at all how that... It should have given me the unkillable buff. Maybe if... Is there any passive that removes it? Removes unkillables? I'm not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there at all. So can I kill the Duchess? Nope. It's too strong. Wow, this really took forever to actually get them down. This was an insane team to fight against. Rad's Duchess just does not die. But I wasn't sure why I was not getting the unkillable buff on Georgid. I'm not sure what the interaction was there. Just waiting for him to get his A3, so that should be able to take out there that Mithrala. Okay, that actually took it out. I don't know how tanky was that Duchess, that +4 Duchess. That was insane. Yeah, a 4-minute fight. Let's do another one just to close this off. But I am loving Georgid overall. I'm loving him overall. I think he is just amazing in the amount of potential he has in terms of just taking out teams. You gotta go with the block passive skills here. Maybe a defense down if you're lacking the gear, which obviously I seem to have been lacking. Like I need what, 8,000 attack, 300% crit damage to take out some of these teams. It seems insane. It seems, you know, crazy in terms of how much you need. But let's see. I managed to get a turn here, so I'll try the A3 there on Duchess. Almost took her out with 100,000. Almost. That coin toss there is what probably messed things up for me. So I'm gonna sleep that Rotos just so he doesn't take me out. Let's see. Now we have a defense down. That's good. Georgid will probably get a kill now. Even no. Okay. Very tanky team. Let's do the A2. Ooh, big attack. All right. Wonder if that Rotos is going to go nuts here. Start to get the A3 kill. And then, oh, he went for the A2. That was strange. All right. So what do I have available now? Just the A1. Trying to take out that Ursuga. Reduces the damage the allies take from critical hits. Is it from critical hits on AoE attacks? I think it's just critical hits. And she takes it. But I mean, is that so much of a protection? I think it is. Plus reaction. It makes things an issue for Georgid for sure. But still, like the amount of damage that you have and the potential, just because of all that ignore, can really help you push through some of those defensive teams, regardless of what you're fighting, especially in Gold 5. Like, Platinum Arena is a different beast on its own, and like all of these players here, even though they're content creators, they're not even the best players. Honestly, I'm by far not the best player, but in high end arena, you'll see probably +4 Georgids soon enough. I guarantee that. So yeah, this was the video showcase, guys. That Rats team took a while to beat, but it's definitely interesting in the potential that this has. We get locked out by Warlord. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have gone in with something else because of Warlord, but I should be okay here. Maybe try to take out Warlord, try to see what kind of damage we can run on him. But yeah, this was the video, guys. This was the video. Definitely an interesting champion, one of the best, I would say, for players out there who compete in Platinum. And I wouldn't be surprised if I see some insane shard pullings during this weekend and big numbers on the leaderboards for the champion summoning tournament that we have. So thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.